I'm here with Lamarion James from Norfolk, Virginia. In high school, he had 16 Division I offers, was a four-star recruit, number two ranked recruit in 757. He has four siblings. He got recruited at ODU as an athlete. He found his home at the cornerback position and been progressing ever since. Now, Lamarion, how was it growing up in Virginia?
You know, it was kind of rough, you know, because I lived in the projects of Norfolk, so like, I just grew up in a rough neighborhood, but I never got in trouble, like, or got in the wrong midst. I just stayed in my lane and played sports.
How did you know you wanted to play football? Well, take that back. What all sports did you play growing up?
I played football, basketball, and soccer, and baseball.
What made you stick to football and not any other sports?
I was really good in basketball, but like football was like my passion, you know. I was a little kid and I always had football in my hand. So ever since I just been born with a natural talent to play football.
What led to you playing football?
One day I was about 5 years old. I was at a football field. My uncle was a coach, and he brought me out there and put me on a flag football team. And when he put me at running back, he gave me the ball and I just scored. First time I touched the rock. The rest of the day I just been leading on playing football to now.
Who was your biggest inspiration?
My mom was my biggest inspiration because like she had 5 kids all together, and I'm the oldest, so she always did what she could to take care of all her kids, and that's why she's my biggest inspiration.
Who helped you the most to get to where you are now?
I'd say my mom and my dad, because no matter what, they always made sure I was doing the right thing. They always made sure I had everything I needed in life to be successful.
How has your experience been at Old Dominion?
It's been great ever since I got here. I just love the atmosphere here.
What is your major?
My major is leadership.
What is your favorite class at Old Dominion?
My favorite class at Old Dominion has to be Oceanography Lab, because we go on trips and we just learn about the ocean and we do experiments in class.
I know you came here with the new coaching staff and Ricky, Ronnie, and everybody. How has that been treating you?
It's been treating me well, you know. We just rebuilding right now, trying to get a championship.
Out of all of them colleges, what made you choose Old Dominion?
Well, what made me choose Old Dominion was like, I was committed to UNC in 11th grade, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, you feel me? I didn't think I was gonna pass the SAT, so I decommitted. But the whole time I didn't even have to decommit because you know COVID came along. So when I was about to commit to all my other offers, there were spots were full. So you know, Old Dominion came along. They came to my school one day, whole coaching staff. I walked out of class and they were just sitting at my door, and they met up with me, the new coaching staff, and they've been great to me ever since. So I felt like that was the most comfortable place for me to go, and I committed to ODU.
All right, now that you're Old Dominion and you're finna end up playing for Old Dominion, could you see yourself going pro after Old Dominion?
Yes, sir.
What will you do to get there?
I keep doing my schoolwork, keep grinding on the field and off the field, and see what it leads me to in the future.
Now, what advice would you give to the younger generation that's watching you grow up?
Just keep working. Don't worry about what people got to say about you, and don't worry about the data. Whatever the data say, just ignore the outside noise and keep grinding.
All right, that's Lamarion James, folks.